Hi, I'm Sailor Venus Mina here, and today I'm going to talk about Ashley Massaro, who died yesterday, or at least, yeah. Now, everyone who remembers Ashley Massaro probably remembers her from her 2005 to 2008 run with WWE. Yes, she was a diva Seek winner. Yes, back when the women wrestlers were called divas before they became wrestlers or overstars. And yes, the word diva is a Latin borrowed learned word. But anyway, well, she died. So far, nobody knows why. But I'm sure it will come out. Apparently, 2 days after her 39th birthday, she died. She was taken from her house to a sick house, and then she died, and no one really knows what made it happen. Now, I'm sure all kinds of sagas and all kinds of tales are going to come out. Some are going to say that she had some type of health hang-up. That is, others are going to claim, oh, well, maybe she was taking some type of outlawed thing. Well, I don't really know. Well, as of right now, no one knows. Yes, Ashley Massaro first came into WWE through the WWE Diva Seek and the Women's Seek. And she was first on Raw, if you all remember. She was a friend of Trish Stratus, who had gotten pulled into that fight between Trish Stratus and Mickie James. And then later on, she was then put on SmackDown. Wow, she was on Raw, and then after that she got put on SmackDown, and then for a while she was the overseer for Paul London and Brian Kendrick for a while when they were a tag team. And then, well, she asked to be let go from WWE when her daughter was sick, and that was the end of it. She did wrestle on and off after that, but not all the time like she did during her WWE run. That's kind of sad to hear that she died. Folks are going to say what they're going to say. A lot of folks out there are going to remember her for maybe one or two things. They're going to probably be the overseer for Paul London and Brian Kendricks when she went from Raw to SmackDown, and maybe being on the WWE Women's Seek, And yes, she was in Playboy at one point too. This was back when Playboy and WWE had a deal with some of their women wrestlers being in there. I think the deal I don't know if they no longer have that deal, but at one time they both did. So yeah, Ashley Massaro was in it. She was on Raw at one time. She was a friend of Trish Stratus, got pulled into that fight with Mickie James for a while. Then she went to SmackDown, and then she was overseeing Brian Kendricks and Paul London when they were a tag team. And then after that, then she was wrestling on her own after that. Before she was, and no, WWE did not let her go. She asked to be let go. Her daughter was sick, and that was what it was. So Ashley Massaro is up in heaven with God and Jesus now. She's at rest now. She's at a good stead. And it's sad for all her friends and kin and followers and everyone who knew her. You hear about wrestlers dying a lot, but very rarely do you hear about, since I've been doing this YouTube channel, there's only been the other woman wrestler that I've actually, talked about. So, That's it. I'm Sailor Venus Mina. Hope you like this film.